Y'all, this is our take. This is Mark, the moderator.
Thanks.com. The game is the game, always.
Avy the Process, Apartment 8D. Shout out to Crown Fried Chicken, Utica Ave.
Okay, now we're giving shout outs to fried chicken spots. Okay. You know, only the process. I don't know where you.
That's not a black. That's not a black-owned business. That's not a black-owned business. Avery.
Yo,
today.
But it is owned by brown people. Just want to make sure we got that right. Okay, my man Habib in them over there. Just
said Habib in them over there. Wow. Okay, I'm not.
Not the views. It's not the views of all take.
We'll keep that in. All right, y'all. So we're gonna have, of course, some NFL talk, and the biggest conversation going on right now is talking about Patty Mahomes getting the bag, as some will say, and some will say he didn't get the bag. What's your take on the Patty Mahomes 10-year extension?
I heard Dak Prescott is asking for 19 years and $1 billion. Once he heard about Patty, first of all, shout out to Pat for, black man, richest contract in NFL history. I think it's dope. I mean, $45 million a year is crazy, right? NFL money, but this has me thinking more about this conversation that we're constantly having about black-owned business. And if they're willing to pay this dude $450 million, $500 million.
You're freezing.
That's what I think about when I hear.
Thanks.
But,
you are freezing right now, so you got to say that one more time.
Say that one more time, babe. Sorry.
So I was saying, if they was willing to sign him, we still freezing or we good?
Yeah, you good. You good.
It ain't we, it's a you.
Okay. All right. I know you ain't talking with your janky internet. But I was saying, if they willing to pay him $500 million, man, it makes me think more so along the lines of what are they making in terms of that? You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna pay this man that amount of money, they gotta be in the $1 billion range. What they're doing with merchandising, that Super Bowl he brought to that team, it's crazy. So, this is the new. So the thing now is that he set the market. So we're gonna see what happen what's gonna happen going forward.
Okay, Avery.
All right, let's not get carried away. First of all, he's not the richest. It's not the richest contract in sports history. Let's stop that. Okay, it is not. You know what I mean? If he stayed the full 10 years and carried out everything, yes, you got the richest contract. It's never gonna happen. He's not gonna be there for the length of the contract. In my opinion, that's great. Dude got the bag. He got, quote unquote, the bag. It's a gigantic deal. It looks good on paper, but as we all know, a football contract never lasts the life of the contract. That's A. Secondly, I think he could have waited, man. I think, it was a no-brainer, in my opinion, for Kansas City to lock him up, obviously. But I think what they did was they took the timing of COVID and being up in the air and things like that. They took that and used that to their advantage. Do I think that he should have signed the deal? Probably. You know what I mean? I mean, who's not gonna, look at a deal that big? But it is not the richest in history. I just want to make sure that we understand that. Okay, it's all of these. What Mark, and I think Mark was saying earlier, it has guaranteed mechanisms in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not get crazy and carried away. Most of these contracts never get totally fulfilled, especially when it comes to football. So let's
keep it a buck though, right? Let's keep it a buck though, right? In 5 years, they're gonna rip up that deal anyway. No. What I'm saying is if he progresses at the same level in 5 years, $45 million is gonna look like a bargain, right? Okay. What are you saying, Mark? Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Let me explain it. What he's getting is a year-to-year contract after once it enters to the third year. So each year he is guaranteed the $45 million unless
you go.
unless something happens. Gets the 140 up front. Each year they will say that now, because again it's a 12-year contract because he has 2 years left on his deal currently. So now when this kicks in every year, kid, he is on I can get this money, or if he starts to fall off and things or he gets hurt.
Let me say this, Mark. I'm sorry, I gotta jump in. Mark. He doesn't get 140. He actually gets 63 mil.
Right.
If he gets injured,
if he gets injured,
140. Okay, I just want to make sure. No, you know what it is? But Mark, this is what I'm saying. It's the 10-year, oh my God, 500. That's what threw everybody into this thing.
In year number 3 or year number 4, something happens to him. He never sees 400 million, never sees 300 million. He doesn't see that. He doesn't see that money. What it is also, which is a crazy deal which they made, it doesn't affect the cap number at all. None of this money, because it's not guaranteed money. It's not on. It only affects the cap the year that he takes the money. Then it's against the cap. But all these years is not against the cap. So this is a cap-friendly deal, which is crazy.
Yeah, but we're also looking at the negative side of it, though, right? I mean, if Patrick Mahomes is the person that we think he is, and he continues to progress, of course he could get hurt and everything like that. But if he's the best quarterback in football in 5 years, you don't think they're going to try to re-ink him to another deal? Because $45 million is probably going to be he set the market now. So all these new quarterbacks coming behind him is looking to be in that range.
Avery, go ahead, because
I don't think he set the market really. I don't think he really set the market.
He's only making $37 million.
Yeah, he really didn't set the market.
Only 37?
Only making $37 million.
He's not the highest paid quarterback?
No.
With this deal?
No.
Again, if the deal is a contingency deal, it isn't a straight up contract.
I understand. Deal. I understand what you're saying. What I'm asking you, is he the highest per year paid quarterback in the NFL right now?
In 2 years, he might be. Again, you can't go because it's a futuristic number. We don't know. Right now, no. Okay, but let me just add. Okay, now let me add 2 pieces to this on a football level, Banks. We already know just like Avery said, most guys doesn't get all of that contract money. Whenever you sign a 5-year, 6-year deal, you never see all of it. That's number 1. But number 2 is this part right here, which is the crazy part of it. You can't the most a team has torn up anybody's contract is 2 years. They're not tearing up a deal that got 7 years left on it. You follow what I'm saying? You have no leverage to say, okay, now tear up this deal. You sign this deal. You got at least get at least 3/4 of the way into the deal to talk about tearing up, and it's a 12-year deal. So what you're looking at is a dude that's stuck no matter what happens, unless they cut him.
So it's as far as the deal is concerned, if it was to work out, then he's the richest in the history. But just off the rip, and if I got it right, Banks, you know more about baseball than I do, but I think Mike Trout's deal is way more. Like Mike Trout, that's money in the bank. Mike Trout got. He got a 12-year.
Well, yeah. Any baseball contract is guaranteed money. It's guaranteed money is the biggest difference. See, I gotta find out the particulars. Is it a 12-year deal? So you mean to tell me they're gonna pay him for the next 2 years at his rookie number, or this money's added on to his rookie number? There's no way. I just think he's
the rookie money plays into next year's this contract coming up and the following year. But just remember, it's an extension on to his 2-year deal that he had left. So now
but if you stack in money, Mark, right? That means that the 2 years is added plus the 2 years on the deal. So that means by the time the next 2 years passes, it'll be an 8-year deal when the next 2 years pass.
No.
I'm not sure the real language.
Listen. A 10-year extension means you have 2 years left on your current deal. When that deal is up, then your extension kicks in.
Right.
You don't.
But which would mean that,
no
which
free
would
agency
mean that
period.
he doesn't get paid. I understand, but which would mean that he doesn't get paid that money until the 2 years.
No. What it means is the $45 million number, which you talk about on an average, you have to average in the rookie deal money, which drops the actual number, because his rookie deal number was only $900,000 for the next 2 years. So that drops that average number down. So then it's not $45 million each year. Now, once you get to year number 3, then you start kicking into that $45 million number. But again, you got to get to that number first. But y'all, hold on.
Yeah, let's come back to.
We'll be right back. This is our take. Thank you.
All right.